Hey everybody, if you're watching this video, you are reading all about active assessment in the music room. So I'm so excited to share with you what I've come up with for an assessment template that's right on my seating chart that I use frequently in my classroom. So if you haven't gotten access to this yet, you just need to click on over to the resource library, and this sample with these keys down here, in addition to a couple of blank templates, are available for you to download for free. So make sure you click on over there. I wanted to take a quick minute and show you how I use this for different types of students who either need lots of performance trials or might have success right away, and how that translates to using this system, and also how it might translate to grades. So first things first, if you're going to use pretty colored pens, I highly recommend this brand that I'm not going to try to pronounce because I'll butcher it. But I started using Flair pens and that just didn't work. I couldn't see the colors the way that I wanted to at a quick glance, so I switched over to these guys. So just as an aside, and an office supply nerd that I am, I thought I would share. So first things first, each of the circles underneath each student's box corresponds to a concept. So this concept key right here is included with each seating chart, and maybe you won't use this color-coded system, maybe you'll just have a check mark, so that's a place for you to indicate either a progressive scale or whatever scale you're going to use for that specific learning target. So to start, let me show you what I might do with two different types of students, A and B, with a study beat objective. So let's say that student A is the student who needs all the performance trials, and the first time they're not really giving their best effort, or they refuse to have a turn. So I'm going to go ahead and put a yellow X that just tells me that I need to come back to them at some point. Maybe the second time I come to them, they are giving it a try, but they need my support and a lot of it in order to be successful. So I'm going to go ahead and put a red circle around the circle, and that's going to show me that they were trying, but they needed a lot of support. The third performance trial, maybe they get it, but they have to be doing it in a small group or in the whole group in order to be successful. So I'll give them half a circle because they're approaching, right? Or meeting with peers. And then finally, if they get it on their own and are able to show the skill independently, I'm going to go ahead and circle a little darker here because that shows the progress, right? The yellow X I'm not so much concerned with, but it's showing that they started off needing my assistance, then they could do it with peers, and then they could do it independently. And that'll help inform any progress reports that I'm giving to parents or any other data that I'm collecting. Versus student B, who maybe the first time just totally gets it. And so I'll color in their whole circle this dark blue, and that'll tell me they got it right off the bat. So if I'm converting this to grades, right, this is showing me that student B is successful independently from the get-go and probably on a continual basis, versus student A who needed a lot of intervention but eventually got there. So hopefully this system makes sense for you. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Enjoy.